Hello, nurse. Let's grab this stuff. Scouter, of course, yes. Orbital bullets, of course, yes. Anybody else got anything else to sell? Or did I already get it all? Let's go talk to the rainbow guy, but I don't think we're gonna do his thingy yet. They had to... Nah, I'll do it later. I'm not gonna not do it. I want to experience more of the stuff, and I want the potential to unlock the new character. If I get the new character, I'm going to turn that into probably a pretty long run. Oops, Lead Gods from the last run. Well, no, if the Paradox thing happens, we'll unlock the new character, and then I guess the next run would be a super long run. But I want to save the Rainbow Chest run for a special occasion. I kind of just want to experience more of the stuff directly in its intended form, as is, you know, before I throw another wrench in the works. Dude. Yeah, you just press your interact button, right? According to Zather. But yeah, I think on a Rainbow Chest run, it's probably... You probably can't do it under special conditions. So I'm hoping to unlock the characters before I focus on the other stuff, because I want to get going on the new content. I want to see if Paradox and Gunslinger are going to go in my cycle, or if they're, you know, like the robot streak killers. It's going to be weird not playing as the robot in the streak, but like, man, every streak I've lost has been just an attrition loss to the robot. I think I lost one streak as the pilot because I went to the rat when I was woefully under-equipped, but every other one... I mean, no. I've done the robot in a streak that got me to 148. I feel like I proved that I can include them. I don't enjoy the character when you can lose by just having floor after floor of no health. Like, oh my god, this asshole. I've earned my stripes, I feel. I don't think I have anything to prove with the robot at this point. I'd rather just do something that's more enjoyable for me than have once every 5 runs be stressed out and lose a streak and feel like it's always for the same reason, you know? Doing an all-robot high curse streak is something that I might do at some point, but I don't feel like throwing arbitrary... The whole way that I streak is already arbitrary enough by cycling through the characters, and I do that for myself, but I'm not going to add in a wrinkle just because I could. I don't know. I think that's just how I feel about it. There's like... Again... Right? Why don't I put in another 500 hours and keep doing things that I don't find enjoyable with it so that I ruin my appreciation for the game over the long run? I'd rather just have a good old, grand old, great old time with it. So, I got this thing to throw away. We got the sling to keep. I'm gonna use up this fucking thing, though. But I am definitely gonna turn it into money. Oh my god, it doesn't kill with a single shot. It's unacceptable. That's lemon grab levels of unacceptable. That it doesn't kill regular bulletkin with a single shot. Oops, punched the microphone. Sorry. And yes, I understand that if it killed him with a single shot, I wouldn't get the thing. I don't know if there was a thing, but I want to get the Hyperlight Blaster. I didn't even check and see how much it was. No! Don't shoot the water. Why am I pointing in this direction? I don't know. I love this game. Part of the reason I haven't done like a turbo run streak is because I enjoy it significantly less. Part of the reason I haven't done any stream running with it, or any speed running with this is because even looking over it, I enjoy it less. I think that the like devotion and dedication I've shown to this game is at least to me and hopefully to everybody pretty apparent. But I'm also not going to top that off with like arbitrary filling it up with things that I don't enjoy on top of it. Just for the snake of it. Boom, boodly doo. Alright. So how much is this? We cannot get both. Maybe we can? Yeah, we can. Shit. We can't. Well, short run. Machine's left hand is very good. Robot's left hand is even better. Yeah, we're going on. We're doing this fast style. I haven't played it more hours than most people on the planet. Probably 10 times more hours than the average person will play this game. If not more. I'm at 1,300 hours right now. I think 130 hours is something that a lot of people won't hit. And that's not bragging, that's just saying that like for every way I could play it differently to satisfy, you know, something that's in the game, I do believe that like I've shown that I'm either capable and not willing or incapable of it. And I mean, my skill has limits. All right, we want a little bomber. Definitely. Yeah, of course, that's right there. If you go ahead and... Oh my god. Fayetteville. No one in Fayetteville should be calling me today. I believe that's my maternal grandmother, and I haven't talked to her in years, and that's not about to freaking change. Not even a little bit. Man, if that's her, that's actually more upsetting that she called. Here we go. Keep that extra stuff coming, game. Dude, I got a weird relationship with my grandmother. My mom's mom essentially stole money from us, used our identity to enter contests and stuff, and you know, gave us money in bonds and stuff as like birthday presents, and then put it into an account that only she can get into. And once they matured, she took the money for herself. She's got this like crazy ass doll collection that she thinks is going to go up in value, but the dolls are like out of their boxes and everything. I don't know. She's done all this shit. Like, she's kind of increased my level of debt and lowered my credit score by forging our signature and using our names for all kinds of stuff. It's like fucked up, like severely fucked up. It's not just like she was mean to me when I was 8 years old or whatever. She actually like took advantage of my single mother and her 2 kids. Like, it's not something I'm down with. Yeah. So her calling is most likely her to feign sickness, remind me that she's always been there for me, not true, and ask for something. I am pretty direct when it comes to, like, if people have proven that they're going to be shitty, I'm going to let them know. I'm not going to let them know that I think that they're shitty, but I'm not going to include them in my life. It doesn't take a lot of examples to see what is a definite pattern of misdeeds in a person. And am I going to support it? It's just not my thing to. Okay, so what we need to do is have this one, and we actually need the robot's left arm for this, for when he's launching. Ah, nah, dude. If it's stupid shit that I like had a problem with because I was a child, I will get over it. I don't hold any grudges because I'm a kid who wants to be entitled, or believes that people are doing me wrong when it's really just me being stupid. Me being a child. I understand there's definitely been some stuff in my life where, like, I got upset as a youngster because I was a youngster. But I don't hold any grudges for that. I actually am like, my dad left my mom pretty young and remarried, and there's this whole shit with us and him that took me a long time to realize that, like, emotions were so high between him and my mom that I didn't give him a fair shake. He's still kind of, you know, regular old shitty dad, but I don't hate him as a person. I just think he should have never been married. He definitely shouldn't have been married twice. But he never did anything with a specific intention to take advantage or manipulate me or my family, so. Yeah, dads can suck. That's true. I'm lucky I got such a great mom that she made up for all the relatives that turned out to be dookie holes. It's crazy, man. It's weird that, like, my mom has said this before, and I thought it was pretty funny, a pretty silly way to look at things, but she's like, hey, on your birthday, you should really be like, you guys should be getting me something. And I was like, oh, Mom, you always want gifts. Ha, ha, ha. And then I'm like, you know what? Kind of makes sense. Like, she put in all this work. I just got shat out. Like, I just was spit out of a vagina today, 34 years ago. I didn't do anything except for cry. Like, I really understand that a little bit. But that's also just a sign of I'm old. Okay, so brown chest, green chest is the order. Alright, green chest isn't going to happen. We're going to destroy it. Yeah, I mean, I have a really great relationship with my mom and my sister. Because I grew up with them. It's not great, like, we don't talk on the phone 4 times a week or something like that. But it's great in that we have absolute respect for one another. If my sister needs anything and I'm able to get it for her, I'll do it. My sister is much better off than me. Because she joined the Air Force when I decided to go to school for art. And she hasn't ever needed anything for me, but I promise you, if she called me right now saying like, hey, can you send me $10,000? I'll be like, I'll see what I can do. Like, she wouldn't have to explain the situation. If she told me that she needed it, I'd be like, all right, I'll see what I can do. But, you know, it's pretty lucky to have people that you feel that way about. Right. And make sure as soon as those bonds mature, you get power of attorney over the person that, you made the bonds out to. I don't even know why she did it that way. Like, I think at some point she realized she spent the money on somebody that wasn't herself, and then she's like, I gotta figure out a way to get that money back. That's money that I could be using on dolls. Like, I need a bedroom full of dolls that are gonna devalue significantly over the course of my time of ownership. Yeah, right? I mean, so it started in the 90s when collector crazes were like the big shit. Dude, can I get one explosion from this mailbox thing, please? Thank you. I think people are stressful in general. I think family specifically is less stressful. The only reason that family is more stressful is because you're forced to be around them because of something you couldn't control. Whereas everyone else, you get to kind of say like, hey, I don't like what's going on with you, so bye. But beyond that, I think it's just, they're just people. They're as fallible as all other people. And it's really worth it to not judge them too harshly, because we're all shitty in our own ways. Like, we're all terrible little monsters in our own ways. It's just family whose monstrosities you see the most. So I feel it's very worth it to give them a bigger grain of that old salt. Like, because I don't think any people ever, at least loved ones, don't ever go in with the intention of hurting. It happens. But I think like in the instance of my grandmother, I know that like there's a good cause for me to stop talking about like personal shit, but that's not on brand for me to like back away from talking about issues. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. But with my grandmother, she had a really rough childhood. She grew up, you know, in a situation that wasn't too favorable towards black people, and she learned really, don't have enough. She learned really early on that she had to get what she could get, however she could get it. She, you know, it's like when you see a poor person that's kind of like a con artist. Like, you're just like, man, this sucks. This homeless guy is trying to con everybody for their money. And like, well, what's his alternative? Starve to death? I think he's like, he's doing what he has to do. And so when my grandmother does things like that, I try. I mean, I'm not gonna have a relationship with it. Anybody that thinks that can go fuck themselves. That's not gonna happen. I'll forgive her. I'll understand from a distance. But I'm not gonna, you know, be taken advantage of my entire life. In a sense, to like just give somebody their 130th chance. Like that's stupid. You're not going to change somebody with that much baggage or whatever. But I do understand that she's learned this behavior from a lifetime of struggle, and she shouldn't be. I don't want to say judged for it, because everybody should judge. You should learn what decent behavior is and do that, instead of saying, "Oh, things were hard for me back in 1945, so I'm gonna fuck over my grandchildren." Like, that's weird, right? Damn it. Another free item. I'm digging it. But yeah, dude. I don't know. Everybody's bad. I'm too harsh, too direct sometimes. Like, I know this about myself. I know that I don't come across softly about a lot of things. Like, Jackie has learned about me over the course of our relationship that, you know, there's sometimes where she comes to me with like a problem and she's clearly upset about it. And I try to talk through and find a way to solve it. And that's not what she wants. Like, she doesn't want me to try to solve it. That's a stupid waste of her time to try to solve it. Because what she is stressed out about something that is wrong. And what she wants to do is say like, hey, this sucks. Let's focus on how I'm feeling right now. And I keep trying to do that, but then I get back and I'm just like, here's what we got to do to fix it. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this sucks. Why don't you just do the good thing? Why don't you just do the helpful thing? But I keep doing it. Like, I have this tendency to approach things as A fixes B, so let's do A. Like, and it, you know, my intentions are good. My actions are not great in situations like that. And it's fair. I mean, I'm pretty direct about a lot of stuff, and it really is just... It's a fact of who I am, and I should be working on it, and I try to, but I don't always get there, man. Like, everybody needs to have a little bit of excusable space around them, a little cloud of like forgivability for certain personality traits, you know? Hate this. Wish I'd had this charged up already. God damn it. Yeah. Got 2 blanks, already found the secret, so don't get hit here. There we go. Here's another thing that sucks about me. A lot of my coworkers think I'm a complete dick because I don't allow them to make the same mistake 40 times in a row. And they're like, hey, why are you getting so mad? I'm like, well, because, you know, you need a wine key. You're supposed to have one on as part of your fucking uniform, basically. And this is the 30th time you've come up to the bar and asked to use our wine key. Like, that's why I'm upset. I don't feel like I should have to explain why. But, like, the thing is, they just want to get the thing, do their job, and then go back and keep making this, you know, having the same issue. Like, I'm the dick in that regard. This sucks, dude. Why would you give me the fucking maiden shield? No one wants that, ever. Ugh. Ugh. So I'm not going to be able to buy the RC rocket or the laser sight. I guess I'll just buy a key and then... What do we got? Green and a blue? Yeah, I'll get the green. And we'll get a move on. Wonderful. Like, I love the bum bullets. The only problem I have with the bum bullets is there's no way to turn them off without dropping the item. So when you get in a situation such as those red guys that eat your shots and send them back to you, the red mages, then can't do anything about them. Just like, let the maiden shield be a directional shield that I can move while holding. Only blocks in front of me, only lasts for 6 seconds. It's useful. I don't know, dude. I haven't unlocked the character. I would assume they wouldn't screw it so that you could get a game over by the 5th room of the 4th floor. Or the 1st floor, I mean. I don't know anything about the character. Like, at all. Trying to unlock them, but so far no good. Damn it. I'm not looking into it quite yet. Yeah, right? You get a weapon that you literally can't use more than one time. Hey, when did I get an extra key? Not complaining. God damn, why did I walk into that dude? That sucked. For instance, I took the devolver into the 2nd floor. The Gungeon proper. It ran out at the end of 2 rooms. Its 100 bullets were gone. I just used it as my only weapon just to see. Because every enemy I nearly killed got more health. And it didn't end. So that averaged 50 shots a room. Dude, I am just like walking into shit. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think it might just be a random starter, random item in a situation. I don't really know. They seem to be playing it pretty safe with the way Paradox is built, but again, I haven't even seen the thing, so I can't say too much about it. So I am going to. I think the 4th floor will always have access. I need to make some money. Oh, that seems like that'd be pretty hard for them to miss. But man, some of the synergies that aren't in the game are weird to me. Yeah, that was a good dodge. I was a little nervous about it, but it ended up working. I'm not going to give a master round on this run. I'm not going back to the new floor quite yet. I don't feel that I would be able to handle the boss well enough. Even though I have a couple good boss weapons, I don't have health or defense. Dude, if it's usable as a regular sales creep every time on the 4th floor, that will be tremendous. Ooh. Do. Thanks for the blanks. 4? Do I have an amulet? No. Huh. Maybe I just brought one with me. Oh, that was the wrong way. Holy shit. I feel like I got an input eaten there. Oh, white or guanstone, I think, kindles blanks. Duh. Is that everything? So it is not a guarantee unless it can come after the boss. Maybe you need a set number of master rounds or something. I don't have a piercing weapon, so this is going to be not the most ideal boss, but he is a big old target, so I don't have to worry about missing. Ah, I missed one, like almost immediately after saying it. Is it just me, or does anyone else think that this move should look a little different when there's fewer dudes doing it? Like the 4 beam should only be 3 or something right now? Ooh, let's focus on this guy over here. Yeah. Good stuff. I mean, that might be another thing to, like, have to wrap your head around mid-fight, that there's only going to be 3, but, like... Sweat. So what? Zorgon's pretty good, and I think that might be the... Yeah, okay. So yeah, he is guaranteed. Okay, cool. Hey, Adriano, what's up? Ooh, excuse me. Did I find the secret? A lot of big smiles. Yeah. Alright, money's good. Next floor will be... dude, I love the idea of being able to money up. Yuck. We're gonna just go ahead and sell that immediately. And what? Oh no! Oh. So I remember someone saying something about the JK-47, but it's a floppy, limp little barrel. Oh, Lord. What's that? Scouter. Oh, it's a power level thing from Orbital Bullets. What? Where is it? Okay, I gotta get my laughs out before I read this. Alright. Noodle shaped like a gun. Frightens enemies. Long, flat gun-shaped noodle. A staple of Gundead cuisine. However, Gundead have a culturally embedded fear of being hit by a spinning gun noodle, as adolescent Gundead claim that the limp and wiggly properties of the noodle are transferred to new carriers on contact. How the fuck does this work? Is it a whip? It just fires less frequently. Dude, I love dodge roll. Holy fucking shit, dude. Alright, that's a lot of money to take with us. I guess, let me try, I don't know how to, can I drop this and see how it works by itself? Yeah, it's just a half fire rate AK-47. Which is fine, because that gives me 1.5 fire rate for the combo. That's like, that is completely acceptable in my book. I didn't find a secret in here. Maybe, can it be here? I think it might give the fear effect. That's what I'm hoping. What am I doing? I got all these blanks. I'm gonna have 3 blanks at the beginning of the next floor. Nate's playing. Why isn't he streaming? I don't understand. Maybe he has to work in a little bit. God, this update. It's got like... It really is a proper send-off. It's got humor, it's got newness, it's got like actual developments and improvements and statistical changes and benefits and everything. Like it's... But they didn't lose what makes them dodge roll at all with it. They didn't phone in any of this saying like, hey, this project's over. How about like we'll just take a little break. Nothing feels phoned in. Which I think many people would be extremely okay with. Oh, this little bastard. Shadow Magician. How do you get the cell? How do you think the cell creep gets all that money? Yo, just working at that office. Ah, fuck, that sucked. Dude, stop hitting me. What? Did I take double damage somewhere? Huh. Weird. Yeah, I'm gonna save the double AK for bullet hell. I like the AK a lot. I think a 1.5 times AK is a pretty good deal. Alright. Out of nowhere chest coolness. How about some key coolness, huh? Huh? Hmm? Kill one side, then worry about the other. Stop taking so large to charge. So long to charge up. All right, we're gonna get that when it's most useful. Beep boop, beep boop. I'm not even ready to watch someone play as Paradox. Like, I really want to... I want to wait that one out. Alright, we're going to do this now in case we need ammo-unition. Which we can pick up on this one. Oh, I only have 10 shots, yeah. Red ammo would be really nice for filling this one up without having to give it directly to it. Alright. Bad positioning on my fart. God damn. I'm like positioning myself so poorly. I really hope he doesn't do another Knives Chow situation. There we go. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's the one that they did with the robot. Yeah, I was wondering, they did something. You can spend armor for a health-based shrine, so you don't have freaking 1/3 of the shrine just be completely useless to the robot. There's still plenty that's useless to him. Health-based items they haven't been reworked. They've just give you like 3 to 6 cents. But there's still plenty of things that affect health that are just useless. The vampire is still useless. The things like antibodies are still useless. Like, it's only things that would increase your health. If they had done the stuff that they had put in the Switch version, then I think the robot would not be even a question for me. I think it would absolutely be something I still played as. Getting 2 spice is nice, sure. There's one item in the Pantheon that is worth it as the robot. Like, that's more worth it than it is, and it's already pretty useful. You can still get as much armor as other characters. Like, you lose health, but like, that's the thing. Armor is as grabbable. Yeah, the Super Soaker water-based items are also pretty useful for the robot. I think that the few benefits that he gets don't outweigh. Like, I know that the character's good. I don't think that he's bad. I think that what I'm saying about using him is that he's pretty treacherous when it comes to streaks, because you can be attritioned out. There's no guarantee that you're going to get more than... I mean, there's no guarantee you're going to get any health, period, on floors. Like, you can just... What happened both recent times I lost the streak as the robot is I went multiple floors. I got hit on a boss, and because of that, I got literally 0 health. Dude, the bees are not okay with these guys. But yeah, the few things that are really, really powerful with the robot, and his starting weapon is great. I'm not going to deny his strengths. What I am going to say is that, like, going an entire 3 floors... I went 4th floor, the Forge, and Bullet Hell with 0 health drops. I think I got 1 flawless in those. And that's not sustainable unless you play godlike, or you just happen to be so far ahead beforehand that it didn't matter. Like, you should never be in a situation where you either have to already have the win, or there's, like, I don't know, 3 floors with no chance to recover. It means every mistake is, like, fundamentally crippling. Kind of. I mean, but again, you can get that armor. I've had a sheet of armor, like, spreading across the page, or spreading across the top of the screen as non-robot characters. All of those benefits that apply also apply to the other characters. They're just exclusively applicable to the robot. The high curse thing that people think is beneficial to the robot because all your health is armor-based also applies to every other character in the game. Like, you just got to get armor. You don't start with it, but you get it. You can get it just as quickly, and if you can keep it, you're good. If you can't keep it, it's just as bad as the robot. It's just as bad for you as it is for the robot. Like this run, I think I would have fucking lost as the robot with the amount of armor I have now. Maybe not because of some of the master rounds, but that's one. I mean, I'd be at 3 hearts, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 pieces of armor, not 8. Like, I don't know if I would have lost, but I would have been in a much more dire situation if I was playing with the robot. On this run, that went very, very well. Like, I don't know. It's just a. Am I just playing the game? If I end streaking and I just go back to playing it for whatever reason, or I'm doing a month of like trying to get the cormorant or whatever, and the streak goes away, I'll consider it. Not guaranteeing that I'll play as him, but like I spent hundreds of hours as the robot already. Like I don't feel a strong urge to like keep including him at this point, just because he's like a fan favorite to a lot of people. I mean, we gotta do that. We might as well do this. Wait. Yeah, okay. I don't like losing a streak as him. And because of that, I feel like I don't like, in general, playing as him. Because the tension that like I feel in the later portions of a run, it fuels itself. I make more mistakes because I'm like, all right, if I don't get any armor at this point, I'm more likely to just bleed out, essentially. I'm more likely to die from an unescapable kind of venomous situation where it's slowly creeping. Like the nature of the, what do you call it? The decay aspect of it. Let's call it that. That happens when you're playing as the robot and health just doesn't come. It's fair and it's balanced for the character, but I don't want to do it with a streak. And I think it's as simple as that. Alright. I think we still have some shots in here. Damn it. Fuck. Well, found a key after I destroyed the chests. That's pretty standard fare for me. Being my big idiot brain. I got some weapons that I'm probably not going to use. Wait, the life orb I have a synergy with, right? No? Let's just keep it. It's kind of fun. Or it can be. Let's say I was streaking for the last 700 hours of the time that I put into this game. Well, that's just like probably lower. I don't think I had 600 hours before I started doing these videos, and I don't know if I started streaking at the beginning of them. But like, let's just say, let's round it up. Let's just say 500 hours. If we take that as 1/5 of the time, that is 100 hours I've devoted to just the robot. I don't feel that I need to keep including him because other people enjoy him. Because at that point, it's more... it more feels like a sense of obligation than an enjoyment of the game. And I don't know, like a good way to say this, but like that sense of obligation feels kind of out of nowhere. Like I'm not shitting on the robot, and I don't want anybody to believe that I am. I just don't want to do it. Wow, why did that fire so wide? What's going on? Oh, it's aiming at a different thing. Yeah, so there's a fear effect from the noodle gun, from the JK. Oh, I have to... Okay, so the JK goes through its ammo a lot less quickly, so I need to balance out my reloads. Get rid of this guy quickly. Fuck. Or does it actually fuck up the way it's shooting? Something weird going on. I think the JK is messing up the shots of both of them. Maybe. Or something. Ooh, almost walked straight into the pit. Yipes! That was close. Oh my god, how did I make it through there? Dude, this is like the Colt 45 and the 1851. The Colt 1851. It is such a good dual wield thing, even if both of the weapons themselves are just okay. But dual wielded together, that's such a high fucking fire rate. I mean, I don't think anyone thinks the AK-47 is like bad. I definitely don't. I just don't think it's like necessarily a hell weapon. It's weird how they reload separately though. The dual wielding reload has been a constant source of straight up confusion for me. Whoa! Ah! Nice! It looks like Kyo is playing his... Oh man, that guy fear walked right into that pit. Kyo's finishing his third playthrough. What's up, baby? Doing alright.
How are the updates?
The update is amazing. Like, all the stuff they've done for the game is great. I got a secret floor. I haven't gotten any of the new characters unlocked yet, but there's 2 new characters. One's called Paradox, and he's like I think a randomized character, like he gets random stats. You paint your nails?
No. I just walked my breakfast
Adriano, what are you doing? What are those?
Adriana's on here?
No, it's Adriano. What are those oohs for? Oh god, I almost jumped into a pit. I mean a bullet. A bull pit.
I was gonna go work on the kitchen, but I realized I'm gonna rush it, so then I have to come out and
You could beat Spider-Man. No drying involved. Oh. Yeah, Paradox and the Gunslinger. You have to kill the Lich as Paradox so to unlock the Gunslinger. So pretty sure the Gunslinger is the human form of the Lich. Which the cover art for this update kind of hints at already. Damn, that was bad. Gross. Gross dog butt. I read that ooh as like, not like a ooh, but like a oh. So I think that's why I was weirded out by it a little bit. I read it more pained than I think it was intending. Ooh, shadow bomb bullets are pretty helpful. Oh my god, why do I do this? Why do I trap myself in here? Okay, got out. Made it out. Oh, I know why I do it, because there's freaking nowhere to go. Yo, stop shooting at me. See, I'm trying to deal with this. ASS hole asshole. And it's a dead end. Damn. Oh boy, stop. Fuck. Oh, so no lead gun on this one because of the oh, my other one ran out of freaking ammo, I guess. That's weird that they disconnect now when they're out of ammo. Yeah, that one fires a lot faster. Okay. That's really strange because I was just going to talk about how weird it felt to be using essentially like a modified AK-47 and the little bomber as my hell weapons. But that freaking AK-47 was tight. It doubled up. A little bomber? Never bad. Never been bad. I guess it's the synergy that's giving me random things. Or is it... oh yeah, the synergy was from Shadow Bullets, so... maybe saying the same thing two different ways. Okay, yeah, so the Shadow Bullets I get with the Zorgon seem to be final bullets. Final Zorgon bullets, and not Shadow Bullets of the regular pellets that are used. Fuck. Damn it. I was gonna go in here with full health. Not today. I guess just a couple machine guns, right? First phase. Oh, I don't have a lot of ammo for that. That sucks. That actually was pretty neat with the Shadow Bullets. Should have maybe saved it for the boss. Dude, the ads screwed me up. Not the best. Oh, the bees is what... that's what I should have been freaking using. Maybe. Maybe the siren's good. I mean, I do tend to use shotguns on the boss. I just don't think the shotgun is very powerful. We'll probably just stick with the Hyperlight Blaster for the entire phase. We can't prove I ever got hit. Not even through the documentation of this video. Yeah, I don't think that's good. Let's get some bees out here, baby. Baby. Ooh, they're fat bees. I forgot I had a fucking center G. Or a center B. More like it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, yo, whoo! Bad dodges all around. Okay. Unfortunate. Ah, God, my timing. damn it, dude! The weird ass delay on that stuff. This is a bad, bad lich fight. What's wrong with me? Wrong. Well, there we go. Thanks, Vogue. Alright, I think 2 is all I have the, all the patience, all the wherewithal to do in a row. Didn't get shit that time. Screwed up some stuff badly, but it's good. No new stuff, but just a good, clean, spicy run ball.